discussing divine masculine energy. I will also be going over what wounded masculine energy is and signs and symptoms of it and how we can heal our wounded masculine energy. So first off, I would like to note and tell all of you guys that we all have divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy within all of us, regardless of gender. We are all both yin and yang. We both have masculine aspects to our personality and feminine aspects to our personality. And we all share that in common as the human race. We all have an X chromosome and a Y chromosome. It's very similar to having both masculine and feminine energy within us. So I just wanted to put that out there because it's not like only men can be masculine and only women can be feminine, or like only men can have divine masculine energy and only women can have divine feminine energy. No, that couldn't be farther from the truth. So what exactly is divine masculine energy? Well, when in balance, divine masculine energy is an energy that is associated with qualities like assertion, logic, reasoning, taking action, rationality, protection, guidance, leadership, and many more things. It represents the creative, assertive power. If we don't have masculine energy within us flowing freely, harmonized with our feminine energy and fully healed, it could actually hinder us in a way. But on the flip end, too much masculine energy or an excess of masculine energy could also be very detrimental as well. Our government, our society, our culture glorifies masculine energy to the point to where it can actually turn pretty toxic. Patriarchy that we live in has skewed the concept and the ideal and the image of masculinity to the point to where it has turned into misogyny, an obsession with sex, and many other things that are actually very, very harmful to everything around us. And it has led to a misrepresentation of what it really means to be masculine and to truly step into your divine masculine power. This patriarchy that we live in influences all of us to conform to the structure that they have built and created. This matrix that we live in here is not designed for us to truly ever step into our power. It is actually designed to keep us all asleep. It's designed to keep us all under control, and it's designed so that we never truly discover who we really are in nature, which is a wonderfully divine human being. Societal pressures or expectations, certain stereotypes or gender norms can distort divine masculine energy and lead to wounded masculine energy, which can be villainized or be described as toxicity or toxic at best. Divine masculine energy, when it is fully in balance and in harmony with divine feminine energy, brings forth a sense of protection, guidance. It is associated with qualities like assertiveness, but with a gentle touch. It isn't violent in nature. It is about conscious action, responsibility, clarity, being logical, developing self-defense and healthy boundary. When this energy is harmonized and paired with divine feminine energy, it allows us to take decisive action to achieve our goals. If these two energies aren't balanced, it can lead to us taking affirmative action out of fear or only being focused on survival rather than having faith or having a sense of trust in the universe up above that is designed to help us. We are co-creators of our reality We aren't just the sole creators of our reality. And when we have an excess of divine masculinity living within us, it can lead to us feeling the need to take brute force, or feeling the need to try to force things into existence instead of just allowing things to naturally flow into existence with ease. Being overly masculine can lead to a cynical nature. It can lead to what we know as toxic masculinity or misogyny, and it can even manifest itself as psychopathy. It can lead to a disinterest in spirituality or anything of the metaphysical realm, and it can just overall bring a disharmony within any relationships that we have with others. It can make us feel less connected to others. It can make us feel less connected to ourselves even. Some signs that you might have wounded masculine energy could be you speak or act in an overly aggressive way. So if you're constantly feeling the need to express yourself in a way that is overly aggressive or dominant in nature to the point to where it actually intimidates other people, that could be a sign that you have wounded masculine energy. If you easily get angered or triggered by the smallest things, that could also be a sign that you have wounded masculine energy. If your masculine energy is not balanced and harmonized with feminine energy, it can lead you to feeling less compassionate. Another sign that you could have wounded masculine energy is that you might have a blocked root chakra. So this is something that most people don't know, but wounded masculine energy can lead to you having a blocked root chakra, making you feel like you can never really sit down. You always feel the need to be on the go. You never really want to sit and feel and be with yourself. You're not very grounded in who you are. You're always moving hastily and always feeling the need to take action no matter what. You never feel at ease when it's time for you to just take rest. When it's time for you to take a break and just allow yourself to rest, you feel like you're not accomplishing enough. You feel like you're not doing enough. And that is a sign of actually having wounded divine masculinity in you. Another sign that you might be suffering from wounded masculine energy is that you have troubles or struggles with asking for help. Okay, you struggle with receiving help. You don't want any help from outside sources. You have a very do-it-yourself type of attitude. You feel like if you don't do things and get things done, nothing will ever get done. You don't trust other people to help you. You don't trust other people to do things for you or to handle certain things for you. And that could definitely be a sign, because when you're truly balanced with your divine feminine energy, you are very receptive. It's a give and take. It's not always just you giving, and never taking for yourself. If you struggle with accepting compliments even, or accepting praise, or accepting love and affection, that could also be a sign of having wounded masculine energy. Chronic overthinking is actually also another sign of having wounded masculine energy, because the ego is basically working in overtime. Your ego is never at bay. Your ego is never at rest. When your masculine energy is working overtime, when you're never leaning into your divine feminine energy, you always feel the need to look for answers or look at the logical side of things. You're never really using your intuition on things, so it makes it hard to trust in have faith in certain things. I feel like there's so much pressure on your shoulders to just do it yourself, to just do everything, to just produce and provide results. You feel like everything is always on you. Another sign or symptom that you could be experiencing wounded masculine energy is that you're very serious all the time. If people describe you as being very anal all the time or very intense, that could also be a sign that you're wounded. Your masculinity has been wounded. Another sign that you could be suffering from wounded masculine energy living within you is it can actually produce physical symptoms in your body as well. Like if your body feels tense all the time or very rigid all the time, or if you feel like pain more so on your right side of your body, that could be a sign, because the right side of the body is where masculine energy lives and the left side of the body is where feminine energy lives. Our bodies, like I said, there's a duality to it. It's just like how our brain, the left side of our brain represents creativity and the right side of our brain represents logic and reasoning. So too does the left side of our body represent femininity and the right side of our body represent masculinity. The left side of our body is linked to love and compassion. Our heart is on the left side of the area of our body, so the feminine energy flows through our left side, and the masculine part of our body is on the right side, and it's connected to the material world. It's connected to practicality and structure and logic and reason. Another sign or symptom that you could be suffering from having a wounded masculine energy within you is if you constantly feel the need to plan for the future. People who constantly lean on their masculinity, like I said, they always feel like the pressure is all on them to get things done. They constantly feel the weight of the world on their shoulders. They're constantly focused on all of their responsibilities and all the things that they have to do. They're never really focused on divine timing or connecting to God and having faith and trusting in the universe. They only trust in themselves. They only trust in what they see if they have a wounded masculine energy. Also, they could have a fixation on the past. So if you're constantly thinking about the past and all the things that you missed or could have done differently, or all the things you should have done differently, it could be a sign as well that you have wounded masculine energy within you. And all of these signs and symptoms of having a wounded masculine energy could be due to trauma from the past, or just feeling forced to live up to certain stereotypes or societal expectations or society norms. Even just feeling pressured from the patriarchy that we live in and the culture that we live in, it can make you feel like you have to be more masculine in nature. It can make you feel like you have to lean into your masculine energy, and you push your feminine energy to the background. You no longer depend or rely on feminine energy. You don't see it as something that's sustainable or dependable, so you only rely on your masculine energy, leading to an over excess amount of masculine energy, leading into toxic masculinity, which is not good. And on the flip hand of all of this, on the other side of all of this, if you are lacking in divine masculine energy, it can hinder you as well. It can lead to stagnation, passivity. It can lead to a hesitation in taking affirmative action or making decisions or problem solving. It can lead to you not standing up for yourself enough, not being able to protect those around you, not being able to think clearly or make decisions. Not having enough masculine energy is not good. It's just as bad as having too much masculine energy. So how do we heal wounded divine masculine energy? Well, one thing that we can do to heal this energy is to learn to be more open and vulnerable with our emotions. Learn to allow connections to form with other people through love and affection and compassion. We have to learn how to stop blocking off our emotions or suppressing them and trying to cover them up. We have to learn how to release them and express them to others in a way that is healthy, and understand that it's okay. It's okay to feel feelings. Allow yourself to feel so that you can heal. Another way that we can heal our wounded masculine energy is by allowing things to come our way, being more receptive. If somebody gives us a compliment, or if somebody wants to give us help or offer us advice, we have to learn how to be more receptive and not always feel like it's all on us. We have to do everything. If we don't do it, nothing gets done, or if we don't do it, it never gets done right. We have to be more receptive with other people. Another way that we can try to heal our wounded masculine energy is by being more mindful. So mindfulness, of course, plays a huge part in spiritual development, and it can definitely help you to be more open and honest with yourself. It can help you to acknowledge more about yourself and discover more about yourself if you're just open and honest and mindful about what triggers you or the emotions that you feel throughout the day, or if you have a feeling of just numbness and maybe you don't feel any emotions at all. Being mindful and open and honest about that can help heal your wounded masculine energy. Another way that we can try to heal our wounded masculine energy is just by being more self-aware and using self-reflection as a tool to improve our spiritual and emotional well-being. And lastly, of course, one of my favorite ways to heal or get started on anything that has to do with spiritual development is utilizing guided meditations, or just meditating alone in silence, or meditating by yourself, finding a quiet place to just meditate. There's a lot of guided meditations out there that can help you to heal your wounded masculine energy, and I definitely recommend that you do some research for yourself and look into that, because guided meditations are extremely helpful. So in conclusion, the energy of divine feminine energy is magnetic, and the energy of divine masculine energy is electric. And when these two energies are in balance and harmonized, we can truly unlock our manifestation powers and create the life that we want to live. If you want better relationships or deeper connections with others around you, or if you just want to learn how to tune into your intuition or your own true divinity, if you want to get things done or accomplished without always feeling the need to force it, then you need to learn how to balance these energies of masculinity and femininity, and you need to learn how to heal the wounded masculine energy that lives within you. That is all I have today. I hope that you guys enjoyed my video, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below anything that you disliked or liked about this video or learned about this video. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video with anybody who may need to see this. Until next time, my friends, stay wonderfully divine.